Hi, friends, and welcome to another episode of Relationship Reality with the Garlands.
I'm Tamara. This is my handsome husband, Jeremy, and we are here to recap and review Married at First Sight, Season 15, Episode 13.
Before we go further, please like, subscribe, share, comment. Let us know what you're thinking about the show. We would love to have a conversation.
Yes. We love a conversation. So we are like an episode behind, kind of. Well, we missed an episode week because we were traveling. We were in Puerto Rico during Hurricane Fiona, which we should probably do like a little vlog.
Little side video on that.
Yeah, a little vlog video on that because a lot happened, my friends.
Yes.
And we have video. Ooh, we needed a break. We needed to rest. We needed to heal. And we are feeling better and we can't wait to catch up on the gossip. Oh, this is the ugly truth. So some stuff is about to go down. And we get to see another new expert, Devon Franklin. I am so excited to hear what he has to say.
Let's get into it.
We are not wasting any time, and I freaking love it. So we start with
Kristen talking to Mitch's sister-in-law, Stephanie.
Yes, and kind of getting the lowdown on do you experience Mitch the same way that I
do? And Stephanie said, yes.
Absolutely. He's a mofo. He is difficult.
Stephanie told Kristen not to hold back.
Yeah. That she needs to be upfront with what she needs, have her boundaries, and be patient, absolutely, but also, get what you need out of this. Make sure that the needs that you need from your husband, that you express those, that he knows where you stand.
Yeah, it only works if they're both happy.
Absolutely. That's so great. It only works if they're both happy.
Lindy and Miguel go axe throwing.
That was very announcery, honey. I like it.
Thanks.
Are you Brock now? That seems like a Brock voice. No?
Sure. Hi, I'm Brock Brockington. Welcome to Relationship Reality. Lindy and Miguel go axe throwing.
And Miguel is terrible at it, and I'm not surprised my girl Lindy is chef's kiss a rock star. Because princesses can do weird stuff really well.
Right, like throwing axes.
And fencing. I bet she's good at that too.
Probably.
Princess Lindy. Fashion is subjective, yes. But what is she wearing? Why does she look like a millennial prairie person?
Look, she's in a transitional period in her life. She left a cult.
Oh God, honey, we cannot confirm nor deny that Lindy was in a cult.
So she left a cult. Then after axe throwing, they got down to brass tacks.
Yes. Another getting down to business conversation. I am into it. Season 15.
They're both jumping way too far.
Oh my gosh.
Lindy and Miguel both.
Oh, it's like, what are you even talking about?
And Lindy's saying, what if this is amazing forever? And Miguel's like, what if this goes terrible at some point? And then it's not forever.
They're literally just going like this. It's like, oh my gosh, you guys. Be in the present moment. You cannot predict the future. Miguel will learn the more that he falls in love with Lindy, he'll realize what you know.
Yeah, I think counseling will help him too to realize that, yes, he can say, there's no way to know with 100% certainty that I'll love you forever. Yes, that is the reality, as he says. But
a lot of it's choice. You make a choice every day.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, we're not having a good day. We just came off a week of being sick. Well, you make a choice.
And
you choose to show up.
Yeah. And you go forward on faith. They got married and it's supposed to be forever. That's what he signed up for. forever. You already signed up for it, Miguel.
Right. And if you love this person is the type of person you want to be with. And we're talking about in that kind of situation. We're not talking about in an abusive situation or, some like really like terrible situation. They're in a good situation. Mm-hmm. They love each other. They care about each other. They put each other first. They're building like deep connection. And they like each other. They like hanging out.
Right. They have fun.
Yeah. They have all that. So like, don't jump too far ahead. Like, just let yourself live. Like, enjoy the moments that you're having.
Right.
Live in the present.
Yeah.
And it'll all happen.
And then forever happens day by day.
Yes. Ooh.
All right. Justin got together with Alexis's friend for happy hour. It looked like.
And I love a happy hour.
Right. But it wasn't that happy.
Cheers. It was not happy at all.
Oh, cheers. Cheers to happy hours, though. And unhappy hours, too.
All the hours.
He seemed encouraged by Alexis's friend, but Justin is really struggling here.
Yeah. I really feel like he would benefit from being in therapy regularly. Mm-hmm. He has a lot of stuff he wants to process, and he needs to process, but he doesn't have anyone to help him.
Yeah.
And it's time. Like, he needs some help with processing the things that have happened to him. He's living from trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like really afraid because of, his life, his upbringing, what happened to him, whatever happened.
Right. It's like he's right on the edge of that insecurity all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like he's probably there most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And that's really heavy for someone to handle. So I'm understanding the weight that is on Alexis's shoulders a little bit better. And it's not his fault. It's no one's fault, but we all have our shit, but it is our responsibility to do what we can to get help, because there's so many options. So, I don't know. I feel sad.
Me too. I really want the best for them.
Yeah.
He said if Alexis is out of it, then he kind of gets out of it too, which it stems from the insecurity.
Yeah. It's a fear of abandonment.
And it feels like she is out of it though, or at least last we saw them.
But that doesn't mean that she can't get back in it.
That's
because
true.
I feel like that's sometimes how a relationship goes, where one person is in it more and driving the relationship, and that other person is dealing with whatever they're dealing with, and then it switches. And then hopefully most of the time you meet in the middle and you're both like, okay. Mm-hmm. And you're living your best life. That's the goal. But it happens. And you just have to ride the wave. You have to realize, is that person worth it for you or not? And I think that they could be something great. This episode is stressing me out.
Kristen and Mitch talking to Dr. Pepper.
It's so intense. Every segment, guys.
It is, because each couple is facing some will they or won't they. Make or break.
Is it gonna break? Whoa, my anxiety is not built for this.
Yeah.
It is built for it. I love it.
Mitch asked Kristen, can you handle someone in your life always pointing out that something you're doing is hurting the environment or some other person in some kind of way?
Can you live with me being negative 99.99999% of the time? The answer is no.
No one wants that. And Mitch, if you dig deeper, you don't want that for yourself either.
No. There is a land in your mind, in your life, where you can have it all. You can be totally aware of the problems in the world, but you can also be happy and positive and using your love of the environment to uplift the world and uplift everyone around you and encourage people and encourage yourself. And I'm not talking about toxic positivity. I'm really not. But you don't have to live in misery. It's just what I'm saying.
Yeah.
To be a conscious person, you don't have to live in misery.
That is true. You can still be doing everything you can, because everything you can do for the environment does not include hectoring other people about their choices.
Or like hectoring yourself, like allowing yourself grace, knowing that
you can't be perfect.
Right. It's impossible to be perfect. And we live in a modern society, and we get to have certain luxuries.
Also, we're animals. You know, the things we do, of course they have a toll on the environment, just like every other animal on the planet.
Yeah. Yeah. He's just like a killjoy.
Mitch is insufferable.
Insufferable, I say. Yeah.
Just when you think Mitch is beyond repair, he comes out with something that sounds good, but he's still starting from zero. What did you think?
I don't even think it sounded good. He didn't say that he was gonna work on it. He was going to like be better. He said, can you deal with the fact that Dark Mitch will always be there? Happy wife, happy life.
That is true. That is just a fact. Happy wife, happy life. That's how I live.
That's right. No, but you know, it's a little bit deeper than that. But like, you have to like be supportive of your wife. Even if you don't love her decisions, she's not saying she wants to murder people. Like, homegirl just wants to flip a few houses and makes consistent income so that you guys live comfortably and not like a pauper in a dirty house, bitch. You have to be supportive of your partner. You may not agree with everything that they do or everything that they say, but a little support goes a long way.
Stasha and Nate get together with Pastor Cal and talk love.
I love Pastor Cal's take on love. Every season, it doesn't matter if he says the exact words verbatim. Every time I'm like, yeah.
That's true. Love is a decision.
Love is a choice. Love is a decision. It's so true.
Mm-hmm.
Because no person is perfect. As wonderful as you see that I am. I'm not perfect.
Nor am I.
Well, we know that. Love is a decision. And I make the decision to love every day.
Yes.
Anyway, back to Stasha and Nate. They had a hard decision. Stasha was there, which we're not surprised. She moves fast. She knows what she wants. She takes it. She goes after it. She is forward.
And meanwhile, Nate keeps trying to find a way to mess this up.
Oh my God. I was not expecting that, honey. Please tell me more.
Well, he won't say that he loves her because he's worried about loving and getting hurt, which is foolish.
Oh.
It is, because he feels it. Like, he knows he feels it. He just won't say it because he's afraid that if he says it, he'll get hurt. Like, it's...
You can feel it and still get hurt without saying.
Right.
I see.
Right.
You're walking down the logic train. Stasha reveals, with no shame, nor should she have any shame, that she has cheated in a previous relationship 10 years ago.
10 years before she met Nate.
Right.
Has nothing to do with him, has nothing to do with who Stasha is now.
And he's disappointed. This is literally misogyny 101. You take your ideal woman and put her on this pedestal of perfection, and she can't be human at all. She can't burp, she can't fart, she can't have a past, she can't sleep with too many people, she can't cheat, she can't drink too much, eat too much, and it's just bullshit. Because y'all men are messy AF.
And it doesn't matter what your partner has done in previous relationships. What matters is what she's doing in this relationship you have with her now.
And who she is now. We all evolve. Like the point of life, the point of growing, aging, and all the things that come with life is to evolve and change. And she's done that. She's proven that. And she's not ashamed of how she got there. And that's a beautiful thing.
To me, that's a mark of someone who has learned from a mistake where they own up to it easily.
Yeah, because there's no shame.
Right.
She's processed it.
Right.
It's so far removed from who she is today. And that's evident. He needs to get with the program.
Nate, get with the program.
Do better, Boo. Devon Franklin. I really loved his counseling and his advice.
I thought it was great, and it was exactly what Alexis and Justin needed.
Yes, it was. He really turned the mirror on themselves, and Justin learned things about himself. Alexis learned things about herself on what the club really represents to her and the life that she wants, and they're in alignment. They just need to have these conversations, and
right.
I love that. That was so positive.
It's interesting, when Justin was talking with Alexis's friend earlier, he pretty much said that. Like, we're saying the same thing, we're just communicating it differently.
And, well, that's what counseling is for, right? That's what having a third party is for, is that they get to go, hi, you're saying this, and you're saying the same thing. Do you hear each other? And then people go, uh-huh. But it's great. I loved it. I'm excited about this.
Yeah, I'm more hopeful for them now, because if Justin can take these things he's learned and grow from it, then that will go a long way.
And I think he will, because we remember a few episodes ago when they were doing their childhood walk, Justin talked about wanting to figure things out and being forced to figure it out for himself. Now he has tools and he has more resources, and I just hope he runs with that, because he'll just keep getting better and better and better.
Yeah.
Justin. So it is with no surprise at all that today was Morgan and Ben's decision day.
Yes, this was the spoiler that I had learned about before we watched. And I was not surprised at all.
No, not surprised at all. Neither one of them was ready to be married. And Morgan especially is not ready to be married. You can quote me. I stand by what I say. She responds to things so immaturely and so steeped in I'm a little girl and I'm afraid that it is wild to me.
Yeah, I think Ben is getting a rough deal here. Yeah.
The experts really could have done Morgan a favor and been a little bit tougher on her to confront her ish. She feels completely vindicated, and she feels completely justified when Ben vulnerably admits that he wasn't ready for marriage because of not really knowing who he is yet, deep on the inside. But that's actually his real work, and she's using it as a cop-out.
Yeah.
And she's using it for her own gain. And she's never going to learn from this experience and will never find true happiness if she doesn't realize that she was a huge part of the problem.
I really feel for Ben in this.
Yeah.
And I hope that this is a catalyst for great change in his life.
I have no doubt that Ben will grow from this, be in therapy and really work on himself, and then find the love of his life, be married, have a bunch of money and a bunch of babies with muscles.
All right, go Ben.
So Nate is talking to Stasha's friends.
Yes, he made the interesting and very focused on drink choice of a shot and a cocktail.
I don't know if the editor or producer or camera person was trying to be judgy.
What?
But I support you, Nate.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with starting the evening right.
Right. And then you have some water.
Some water. They had a great conversation. I believe that Stasha's friends are right. If Nate cannot bring it out of himself to say I love you sooner rather than later, Stasha will take a step back, and there's no telling if she will come back from it.
Yeah.
She's a hard one.
I also like the way they put it. They said, give yourself an opportunity to know her deeply.
Yes.
Because it's worth it.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Nate, get it together.
Right. You're already feeling it. Just say it.
I mean, just let go.
You know what's going to happen, though? What's going to happen is that he's going to reach a point where he has to say it, or he feels like, okay, I'm going to lose her if I don't tell her I love her.
Yeah, but I also remember the clip of him saying, I don't love you. And that's, I don't know.
He keeps trying to find ways to mess this up.
Yes. His ego is trying to prove itself correct. That everybody leaves, you can't trust women. His whole thing, because he didn't grow up with his mother, so he didn't trust the number one woman.
Right.
So his ego can't trust any woman. But I think he'll work through it.
I think so too.
I think they both will. I really do think they're both hard workers. They both believe in growth. They both, believe in bettering themselves to get to their financial goals. And listen, I think they'll do the work.
Yeah, they see the possibilities.
Yeah.
They both do.
Yeah.
Stasha has a little happy hour of her own with Nate's friends.
Cocktails, I've got mine.
Woo!
I don't know why I'm in a sing-songy mood today. So how'd it go?
Stasha explained herself very well, and I think they realized that even though Nate is doing a lot, there is more to be done.
I mean, I'm not going to use any of the tools that the experts are giving us. I'm just going to figure it out for myself. You're going to try nothing? You think that you know better than people who have been studying this for 20 years?
Right.
It's just a little stupid. But it just doesn't make sense. Like, experts are experts for a reason. Obviously, what you've been doing in your life has not panned out as far as relationships. Why not try something new? Why not let go? Be vulnerable.
Nate said to his friends that Stasha was pushing him. And that's a good thing, that he recognizes that and is acting upon that because he wants to be with her.
Yeah, absolutely. He just needs to get out of his own way. Yeah. Get out of your own way, boo. Do what's best for you.
Stop trying to mess this up, Nate.
Pretty much. What the hell is Lindy wearing on her head?
Is it Halloween?
Listen, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I just have to point this out. The suit was cute. Her undershirt could have been better. She could have done like a little lacy bralette. That would have been a little bit more fashionable. But nothing wrong with the suit. But why destroy it with a dollar store? No, with a thrift store beanie.
Odd fashion choices. I respect it. I respect it, Lindy.
I mean, if she would have pulled her hair back into like a low pony with her curls, maybe pulling some toward the front, but have it real slick, that would have been fly with a little bralette top or something. That would have been really cute. But I don't understand what happened. It's like she decides, you know what? No.
Blow it up.
Boom! I mean, I'm sorry, Lindy. I love you. I really, really do. I just, I'm looking forward to your glow up, babe.
Can we get to Lindy and Miguel's talk with Pastor Cal?
I'm sorry. I just couldn't. Yeah, please go.
I've already forgotten what they talked about.
I'm sorry. They talked about being like so doomsday. They're both like kind of doomsday.
You know, they kind of focused on Lindy being Doomsday, which is interesting because I find Miguel to be way more Doomsday than Lindy is.
I feel like Pastor Cal was speaking to both of them.
Okay.
That's what I grabbed.
Okay. Yeah, the way they took it, it was more like Lindy was taking it on and not Miguel.
Yeah. Well, Lindy tends to take things on more, like right in the moment. So, yeah. And Miguel is he's very stoic when he takes things in. So you really don't know
That's true.
what's getting in, what's not getting in. Because like you think nothing's getting in, and then out of nowhere he's like, Lindy, I'm in love with you. And you're like, what the fuck?
Huh? And here's a poem I wrote. About my love for you.
In terms of D&D.
I'm going to make another plea to Pastor Cal.
Oh, okay.
Why did you pick Mitch?
That's a real question. They will always say, oh no, production has nothing to do with who we pick, yada, yada, yada. But they want butts and seats, eyes on this. So they're going to pick people that are going to be a little splashy, that are going to be a little difficult. But Mitch is...
He's all about what he says are his values, and he lives the environmental ones, for sure, but he has a lot to work on with the intersectionality. He says the word intersectionality thinking that's enough, but then he goes and talks to his wife's sister about, hey, maybe my wife shouldn't wear as much makeup.
That is a good point.
Like, that's some misogynist bullshit.
That's a good point. Yes, because who cares? You see her with and without makeup, like, and she's also shooting a freaking reality show.
Right.
Like, shut up. Like, of course she has on makeup. She has cameras in her face 12 hours a day.
Right.
Like, shut up.
Let her feel comfortable how she wants to look.
And just shut up.
It has nothing to do with you, Mitch.
Just shut up.
In summary, Mitch...
Shut up. Don't comment on women's appearance. So it is time for the group date. Yeah.
The group get together?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. They had a pool party.
Yeah. Went around the table, talked about everyone's relationships. Most of it, just regular kind of updates, whatever. Morgan and Ben no longer.
Right? How'd your meeting go with the experts? Who'd you meet with? Where you guys at? Everybody seems to be, trying, moving through stuff.
Except for Kristen and Mitch.
Well, because...
Kristen been waiting all night to blow this shit up.
Kristen has been like this beginning scene in Face Off where they're at the bank and the bomb is counting down, but they can't find it. Where is the bomb? And the bomb's going 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. That was Kristen all night long. She was like, boom.
Yep. And she blew it up.
And then it was warranted. Like, I just can't with Mitch. I don't even know what to say anymore.
Mitch lacks self-awareness.
Oh, yeah, so much.
Yeah.
And on purpose.
Yeah.
Like, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And he's using it as like, you
What?
can't get to me.
What?
I'm on the right side.
It's gaslighting.
Oh, scheisse.
It is. When he's saying like, what? I never said that. I never said I wanted her to not wear makeup, and everyone...
Meanwhile, I was like, you said it to me. I remember you saying
Right.
that. Oh, I remember that too.
Right.
Oh, maybe I did say that.
God. It's terrible, and Kristen, you deserve better, so no one's going to judge you over whatever choice you make.
Listen.
And please don't stay with Mitch. You will be miserable.
You will be, and you deserve much more.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just you wait, girl. You're going to have a little fame after this.
Ooh.
You're going to get into like the nicer parties, the bigger things. Going to meet like a rich man that already has a flipping business, and you're going to go into business with them. Y'all going to have some beautiful kids, live on the beach of San Diego.
He'll be very attracted to you.
Yes. He's going to look at you and be like, yes, please. But I mean, no, thank you for talking about that part, because humans of the world, your person should be attracted to you mega. If you're a person that needs that. Now, there may be some people who don't need that. For me, myself, and I, the
Give me some of that.
No, he thinks I'm beautiful. He tells me I'm beautiful every day. He's always grabbing at me. He has the hots for me. My husband has the hots for me, and that's how it should be.
Yeah, I like it that way.
But no, absolutely. Please, that part of the relationship is important. Everybody wants to feel wanted.
Yeah.
And I have the hots for my husband, too.
Oh, I still can't believe they picked Mitch.
He's so exhausting. I need a nap now. So we got to end this video because I need a nap because Mitch is so terrible.
Mitch is exhausting.
I need to like wash it off. I need to wash off the Mitch stench because you know he smells. But this has been another fantabulous episode of Relationship Reality with the Garlands. We will see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Let us know. What do you think about Mitch? Are we being too hard on Mitch? Let us know. Talk to you soon.